en breve contra un oficio met insidies diablo est presidio. Sega Streamcast. Died at a young age. Johannes Reuchlin. This is the grave for my vision. Broken tombstone. Interesting. Fresh blood. Withered flowers. They were most likely knocked down during the struggle. The Munich-made dagger used by the Landsknechts. Looks like the oil lamp I saw in the innkeeper's hand during the vision. One silver angel. Innkeepers or murderers? So, this is where the innkeeper was killed. I wonder why he came here. Could there be a secret hidden inside the grave? Reuchlin's corpse. I don't understand any of this anymore. What's the significance of that damn grave? It must be important if Jesus keeps showing it to me in visions. The Unworld. I'd rather not go there, but it's the only place where I'll learn the truth. I hope the Unworld doesn't turn me into one of these skulls. Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. Draw out evil from darkness, so we may be vanquished in thy name. Amen.
Another one? So quickly? Have you confirmed that?
Hans and Aaron. He dragged an unconscious Jonas to the dungeons. Innkeeper's wife claims that her husband received a message from you, my lady. She doesn't know who delivered it. The innkeeper didn't say where he was going either. He just left, saying he'd be back soon.
So he did sniff something out. Well, he won't learn much if he's slaughtered them. So he did sniff something out. Well, he won't learn much if he's slaughtered.
The innkeeper's wife claims that her husband received a message from you, my lady. She doesn't know who delivered it. The innkeeper didn't say where he was going either. He just left, saying he'd be back soon.
Speak.
The innkeeper's wife claims that her husband received a message from you, my lady. She doesn't know who delivered it. The innkeeper didn't say where he was going either. He just left, saying he'd be back soon.
So I was right. The necklace thief impersonated my servant again. The innkeeper wouldn't have trusted anyone else.
The last person to see him was Amelia, the little one running all over the place. She was of the opinion that the innkeeper was headed to the graveyard.
Have you confirmed that?
I discovered a pool of blood near Roychlin's grave.
I was afraid of that. What else have you learned?
Harlots from the Take Your Breath Away whorehouse told me how the Inquisitor slaughtered the brothers Finkelstein.
So he did sniff something out. Well, he won't learn much if he slaughtered them.
Matterdeen only killed two, Hans and Aaron. He dragged an unconscious Jonas to the dungeons.
That's not good. If he tortured him, then he already knows that the Pugio is one of the 3 blades from Calaga. The question is whether he realizes what they are.
That's not all. Another cloud has appeared in the sky.
Another one? So quickly?
Yes, my lady.
Then we shouldn't tarry any longer. We must act!
The dagger is one of the 3 blades from Calaga. I have no idea what those blades are, but there's certainly an important connection between them and Reuchlin's grave. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard about them in the Umworld. I think I should stop by the library. I may find information about Calaga there.
Brother Marold.
Welcome, Master Mortimer. What brings you here this time?
Questions.
He who asks a question does not err easily.
The place is strangely calm. Have the monks seen the clouds that have appeared in the sky?
Ha! They don't scare us. They look like Satan's work, and he's got no power over us. And if it's God that sent them, well, we'll happily obey his will.
Have you heard of the 3 blades from Calaga?
3 blades from Calaga? Not that I recall. Ask Brother Lothar. Maybe he'll know something. He's sitting over there, at the end of the hall.
Hello, Brother Lothar.
Master Madadine.
Forgive the interruption, but I need your help. Do you know where the city of Calaga is?
No one knows the exact location. It's not even certain whether the city existed. According to legend, it was founded by Tiberius's legionnaires who survived the battle for Rome. Hunted by the invincible army of the faithful, they supposedly made their way to the far north and settled there.
Have you heard of the blades from Calaga?
No, Master, I know nothing of them. Try speaking to the librarian. There might be a book or 2 on the 3 blades.
You're lying, brother. I never mentioned the number of blades. How do you know there are 3?
Well, there's a certain apocrypha. However, I don't know if I can tell you about it.
I'm an Inquisitor, Brother Lothar. There is nothing you cannot tell me.
Very well. You probably know that Jesus thrice fell during the way of the cross.
Of course. Every Christian knows this.
According to the apocrypha, Jesus did not fall under the weight of the patibulum he was carrying. He fell because he was wounded by 3 legionnaires who were leading him to Golgotha. Gaius cut Jesus' arm with a dagger, Cassius stabbed his thigh with a sword, and Longinus thrust a spear into his calf.
3 blades. I ventured that the legionnaires were among the Romans who founded the city of Calaga.
Not just among them, they commanded them. The name of the city is an amalgamation of the first letters from their Latin names. C.A. from Cassius, L.O. from Longinus, and G.A. from Gaius. Calaga.
Why is the church keeping this a secret?
First, it is not known whether the Apocrypha is genuine. Other sources do not bear the information it contains. Second, it was deemed unreasonable to spread rumors about the existence of weapons that wounded God. The blades, if they exist, may harbor great power. No one knows what could happen if they fell into the wrong hands. Luckily, they've never been found.
Thank you, Brother Lothar. You've helped me greatly. Unfortunately, the blades they've found. All three are in Königstein. In the Umworld, I witnessed the Countess gazing at a spearhead. I wonder how she obtained it. Could it be that Finkelstein lied to me when he said that Reuchlin had bought the 2 remaining blades? The mayor was right. Something sinister is afoot. It's high time I paid him a visit. Maybe that mysterious Persian of his can cast more light on the matter.
Merciless Mother of God, watch over us.
It's the apocalypse! Run for your lives!
We're all gonna die!
Run to your homes, people! Run!
Damn clouds look like creatures that appeared in the old world. They resemble the riders of the apocalypse. Seeing them doesn't indicate anything good. Luckily, they're still only clouds. cards. That's odd. Blood. By the Lord's sword. Vengeful Jesus. His heart's been cut out. He smells of wine. Probably tried to cure himself with it. Swollen belly. The mayor had gastric problems. His hands are empty. This must be some sort of code. What's this? A card from the deck of St. Timerius. It appears as if it fell from the mayor's hand. Justice. I wonder who the mayor's target for it was. Ingvar watches over the cards, which means that he is either involved with the murder or someone is trying to cast suspicion on him. With the coat of arms of Königstein. I wonder, what happened to the Persian? The mayor wanted to introduce me to him today, so he should be nearby. Maybe he's hiding. Persian. It's a mannequin. The mayor said he didn't trust anyone else. If he really did bestow his secrets upon this thing, they must be inside. I probably need to beat him in chess. mayor's private notes.
I can't trust anyone anymore. There are spies everywhere. Every citizen of Königstein could be involved in this intrigue. Even Captain Bertram. I pretend not to know or see anything, but that's only for appearances. They know I'm following their actions. I must be careful. There are two vying factions in Königstein. One is called the Cult, the other the Sabbath. The Cult is a group of Christian fanatics who consider themselves followers of the true faith. In their view, humanity is permeated with a primordial evil that causes Satan to grow ever stronger. They believe that exterminating humanity is the only means of vanquishing the devil. This is why they seek to bring about the apocalypse. The Sabbath has a different goal. It is a mysterious group founded by the first Christians who believed that Jesus should have died on the cross for humanity's sins. They believe that Jesus was possessed by the devil, who forced him to descend from the cross. The black magic that was then unleashed tainted the world. They believe that the only way of restoring the disrupted order of things is to kill Jesus. I admit that bringing about the apocalypse seems just as absurd as killing Christ, who's been dead for centuries. But what if there's a grain of truth to it all? I know that both groups seek to achieve their goals with the three blades from Calaga. I didn't manage to discover the nature of these blades. One of my spies managed to determine only that Johannes Reuchlin could have been connected to all of this. The old medic got drunk at the inn once. He was bragging that he would soon change the face of the world. He also mentioned he'd become immortal. No one took his words seriously. However, there's no doubt that Reuchlin's sudden death and his funeral were very odd. Long ago, Johannes was a close associate of Countess Isabella. Then he became one of His Eminence's men. Ingvar could probably tell me exactly what his master was dealing with. Alas, the medic is protected by the Cardinal. I cannot interrogate him.
Fortunately, an Inquisitor can do what a mayor cannot.
We keep running into each other, Inquisitor.
This time it's a happy coincidence.
A silver angel? For what?
For delivering a message. Tell the Countess that I must speak to her about the three blades from Calaga. Can you remember that?
Sure.
I'll be waiting for an answer at the clinic.
Is something wrong with you?
No, I just need to talk to Ingvar. Run along now. Merciless Mary, grant me the gift of sternness that I may never mete out punishment in moderation. I'm looking for the Venerable Ingvar.
I have not seen him today.
Hello, brother. Where can I find the medic?
I don't know, Master. I'm new around here.
Have you seen Ingvar, brother? I need to speak to him.
He's probably at his place. He lives above the clinic. Look for the door with the rod of Asclepius on it.
Rod of Asclepius. It has to be Ingvar's place. He didn't finish his dinner. Books and medical studies. Who would have expected? A secret passage. The catacombs.
It's the Inquisitor!
'Tis true.
Kill the horse, son!
There must be something valuable in the catacombs, since they're patrolled by the Cardinal's soldiers. Seek and ye shall find. Something doesn't add up. Oops. The Enochian alphabet. Could Ingvar be learning the language of angels? Interesting. The necklace of the Countess's missing servant. So, her disappearance was Ingvar's doing. The damned medic used the necklace to get the Pugio. He also used it to lure the innkeeper to the graveyard and kill him there. It's probably some kind of trick. Of herbs and ways of brewing healing decoctions. Secrets of Persian medicine. Of necromancy and the arcane art of soul transplantation. Well, well. Someone's been dabbling in black magic. A spell allowing one to transplant a human soul into another body opposes the laws of nature. For this reason, its magic does not last. It needs to be strengthened with the blood of a fallen angel until the soul is permanently bound to a body. It is a long process. However, it can be hastened by feeding the fallen one human entrails, thus making his blood more potent. The mystery of the murders has been solved. Ingvar was performing a transplantation ritual. He needed the victim's organs to make the fallen angel's blood bind the soul to its new host. I wonder how he managed to gain control over him. Whose soul did he transplant? And who supplied the body? And what is that? The markings look like those after opening a door. Only a few people can light this flame. What did Ingvar need it for? By the nails and thorns, an Enochian circle. Whatever the purpose that drove its creation, it will not be easy to get Ingvar to reveal it. I'll learn more quickly in the Umworld. Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. Draw out evil from darkness, so we may vanquish it in thy name. Amen.
Nemesis' servant has already been sacrificed. We can feed the Fallen One her innards.
Do not concern yourselves with that. The third blade will soon fall into our hands.
been sacrificed. We can feed the fallen on her innards.
they remain worthy of leading the cult.
The circle is ready. When the moon rises, we shall perform the summoning ritual.
The Three Kings. Perfect. Now speak. The Three Kings. Perfect. Now speak.
The circle is ready. When the moon rises, we shall perform the summoning ritual.
The Countess's servant has already been sacrificed. We can feed the fallen one her innards.
Everything is proceeding according to plan. The girl's necklace will allow Johannes to intercept the dagger.
The spear remains the only problem. We still don't know how to obtain it.
Do not concern yourselves with that. The third blade will soon fall into our hands. I have personally made sure of that.
That's why he called her Johannes. Otherwise, a queen card would have appeared in her hand. I must interrogate Ingvar and find out the nature of the three blades from Calaga and why these damned kings want them so badly.
Well. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. I must admit, Inquisitor, you've managed to impress me. I figured that you'd show the Pugio to the brothers Finkelstein, which is why I pay them to mislead you. But despite all that, you still managed to learn of the existence of the three blades from Calaga. Brother Merrill told me you've been inquiring about them. Do you know what these blades are?
They're the weapons the Roman legionnaires used to wound Christ during his ascent to Golgotha.
That's correct. What you don't know, however, is the purpose that we intend to use them for. I will gladly tell you. You only need to decide whose side you're on. Are you with us? Or are you with the Countess?
I am on nobody's side. I am the Lord's devoted servant.
I knew you'd say that. You Inquisitors are so predictable. Seize him!
Let's put an end to this masquerade. I know who you are. The Venerable Ingvar. His Eminence Ansgar von Niedrich. And the beautiful Liliana. Or rather, Johannes Reuchlin.
Hello, Mortimer.
You've managed to learn quite a lot. Bravo.
Why Liliana? What made you choose her?
Well, she was the only one we had on hand.
Johannes was poisoned. Liliana and I found him dying in a cell, but it was too late to save him. I had to use a spell devised by Magnus of Pottvar that allows for the transfer of one's soul into a different body. I extracted the soul from Johannes and implanted it into Liliana.
Thanks to her, we managed to obtain the Pugio. So it all turned out for the best in the end.
You obtained it and lost it.
You are to blame for that, Inquisitor. Remember when we were assaulted in the alley? I hurt my arm there because of you. A seemingly harmless cut became the gate through which Liliana's soul returned to her body. When that idiot figured out she had killed the harlot, she panicked, and for a while I lost access to her mind. That was when she got rid of the dagger.
Luckily, the blade found its way back to us.
What do you want from me?
What makes you think we want something?
If you didn't, I'd be dead.
That's true. Before my soldiers rendered you unconscious, you said that you were not on anyone's side. We hope that you'll change your mind once you understand our goal.
You're followers of the cult. You want to bring about the apocalypse.
It's the only way to purge the world of filth and omnipresent evil. The end must come if we are to have a new beginning.
The wheel has already been set in motion. We have summoned the Four Horsemen into the Unworld.
So that's what the Enochian Circle was for. I thought that you'd summon the fallen angel. But you had gone well beyond that. That's the reason for these accursed clouds. Were the killings also connected to this?
The ritual required human sacrifices.
The Countess's servant had the necklace. The mayor was close to uncovering the truth. And the innkeeper was spying for Isabella. By murdering them, you managed to kill two birds with one stone. And what about the harlot? Why her?
She was an easy and necessary target.
You are fools if you believe you'll be able to control the horsemen. Once they cross over into our world, they will destroy everything and everyone, including you.
We will not be the ones commanding them. Jesus will.
Jesus?
Everyone thinks that he died centuries ago. But that is not true. Christ only fell into lethargy, and we will soon awaken him.
When our Lord returns to us, the words of the Revelation will be fulfilled. The Four Horsemen will purge the earth of sinners and non-believers. Christ will then lead the followers of the cult to create a new world. One based on the words of the scripture.
How do you mean to accomplish that?
The 3 blades from Calaga are the key. Each of them can be used to open the door to the unworld, where Jesus' slumbering emanation resides.
It is the only weapon with which God can be killed. Its power will make Christ awaken from his lethargy. When this comes to pass, we will hand the blades over to him in an act of offertory, which will make him invincible.
3 gifts from the 3 kings.
The Gladius has been in our hands for a long time. We already have the Pugio as well. Unfortunately, Isabella still has the Hasta.
We plan to take the spear from her by force, but the bitch's palace is a fortress. A small force is enough to defend it. Even a mighty army will break on its walls.
Unlike a man whom she had previously hosted as her guest before.
You want me to steal the 3rd blade for you?
If you do this, you will have the honor of resurrecting Christ Vengeful. Just think, you'll be given an opportunity to commune with the Creator.
Fine. I will get the Hasta. I'm willing to do anything for Christ.
A wise choice, Master Man.
We'll be waiting at the Enochian Circle. Be quick about it, and you'll be rewarded.
One more thing, Inquisitor. I gave you Sureskin during our first meeting. It's time to return the favor.
What am I to do?
Kill that damn bitch, the Countess. Then I'll consider us even.
Where is that scamp? It must be the mark of the cult. 4 swords. I bet they symbolize the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Ugh, how pretentious.
I'm over here!
Let's get out of here.
I wouldn't trust them if I were you.
Don't worry, Scamp. I know what I'm doing. You'd better tell me. What did the Countess have to say?
I wasn't able to talk to her. Her guards didn't let me into the palace. I told them I had an important message for her, but they laughed at me.
It's alright. It doesn't matter anymore. How did you get here anyway?
I came to the clinic as you told me to. You weren't there. But friend picked up your scent and followed it. He's the one that brought me here.
You shouldn't have come here. God only knows what would happen if you were caught by the Cardinal's soldiers.
Friend would protect me. Besides, you needed help.
I managed. On my own.
Because you agreed to get the spear. If
a witch had a habit, she'd be a nun.
But...
Enough talking. By the Lord's sword. What's going on here?
The riots in town have gotten worse ever since the fourth cloud appeared in the sky.
Fourth? By the nails and thorns.
What now?
I must meet with the Countess, whether she'd like to or not. Then I'll decide what to do next.
I know an underground entrance to the palace. It's the fastest way. Come on, I'll take you. Not a soul in sight.
Let's have a look inside the palace. Maybe we'll find someone there.
What do you think? Where is everybody?
I have no idea.
Maybe they found out about the riots and fled.
I doubt it. The Countess's palace is a fortress. Her guards would have no trouble defending it.
So, why isn't anyone here?
We'll find out soon, I hope. Nontal.
Leave it. The wound is not serious.
What happened?
It was Isabella. She's the vampire you've been looking for.
The Countess.
Kill her, Inquisitor, before it's too late. Use the blade from Calaga. It's the only thing that can hurt her.
The Cardinal took the Pugio from me.
You'll find a Hasta in the secret chamber. Drive it through the Countess's heart. It's your only chance.
Luckily, she only fainted. Find something that can be used to treat her wound. But whatever you do, don't enter the palace. Dead. This one's dead too. The wounds look like those from a bear attack. They all have similar ones. Strange. I don't expect to find anyone alive here. Another corpse. He's gone. This might be the entrance to the secret chamber. Open sesame. It's high time I ended this. Sea of blood. I can almost feel its taste. Get out of here! I will die if I don't think of something quickly. By the nails and thorns. The mask of the Mary Executioner from Tianan. It's my only hope. It is likely enough that I am going to my doom. The last march of the Inquisitor.
Isabella, my fair leech, dance with me, the I beseech. by the nails. Let us end things on a jeer. The Countess dances on my spear. Now I hear the mask's vile chatter, telling me to grab my dagger, carve myself with proper swagger. The samurai, their way I'll follow. Soon my stomach I'll have hollowed.
You're scaring me, Inquisitor. Take off that mask and stop fooling around.
That's the pickle that I'm in. I can't remove it without skin.
Only God and death have control over the mask. How did you manage to take it off?
I just grabbed it and removed it.
Lucky for me. Speaking in those pathetic rhymes was driving me crazy. What about Nantal?
She woke up as I was treating her. Her wound is no longer bleeding.
Why did you come here? I told you not to enter the palace.
Friend ran inside. I followed him. Nantal told me to stop him, but I didn't listen, and now he's dead.
He died defending you. Like a true friend.
Can I say goodbye to him?
Of course. I hope the Countess wasn't lying when she talked about the strength coming from the three blades. Let's go, Scamp. I must ask Nantal a few questions.
Farewell, friend. I will never forget you.
You did it, Inquisitor. Praise be to the vengeful god.
How did this happen?
When the second cloud appeared in the sky, Isabella ordered me to bring a few paupers from the harbor to the palace. She claimed that His Eminence was a follower of the cult, and that he meant to bring about the apocalypse. I was convinced that she wanted to stop him by stirring up the common folk against him.
But you were wrong.
The Countess led the paupers to a secret chamber and ordered that no one disturb them. After several hours, she emerged from the chamber as a bloodthirsty monster. It was then that I realized that she was a member of the Sabbath, and that she wanted to use the blades from Caliga to carry out her own plan.
Are you saying that the Sabbath was created by vampires?
They were once beings of light. At least that's what they claim. Supposedly, they became bloodsuckers because of the dark magic that tainted the world when Christ ascended from the cross. For centuries, vampires have been searching for a way to undo the curse. They believed that light would return when they destroyed Jesus' dark emanation, existing as the murk in the unworld.
Let me guess. They wanted to use the 3 blades from Caliga to accomplish this.
Isabella only had one of them. I believe she wanted to acquire the other 2 by using her vampiric power. She needed human blood to awaken it, and likely didn't expect that the taste of blood would stir the dark desires and hunger she would not be able to control.
How do you know all that?
I am a spy for the Holy Office's inner circle. I discovered everything by collecting information about Caliga. The Countess was my best source, but I failed to see that she was playing on 2 fronts. I believed her to be a harmless aristocrat passionate about the life of Christ, but she proved more dangerous than the followers of the cult.
Is what they told me about Jesus true?
Do not be deceived by their words. They're madmen, Reuchlin in particular. The old man used to work for the Countess, but they parted ways when Isabella found out he was a follower of the cult. It was he who infected the Cardinal with the apocalyptic vision of Christ's awakening, but he didn't share his full knowledge with him, which is what allowed him to pull the strings. The Countess knew that Reuchlin was a threat, which is why she had him poisoned. Unfortunately, it was not effective. When the clouds began to appear in the sky, it became obvious that the old man had survived. I don't know how he managed it. The poison that the innkeeper mixed into his meal was potent enough to kill 12 men.
Ingvar transplanted his soul into Liliana's body.
You must stop him, Inquisitor. The 4 horsemen must be sent back into the void from whence they were summoned. If they remain in the unworld, they will create a gate through which they will cross over into our world, and we will then meet our doom.
How do I do that?
All I know is it requires an act of sacrifice.
In the Umworld, it's not easy to survive there as it is.
Get the 3 blades from Caliga. They will give you strength. Unfortunately, I will not be able to help you. Forgive me.
Find the guard captain, Scamp. Tell him to gather his men and come to the catacombs. It's possible that I will need their help.
And what about her?
Have the captain send someone for her. Inquisitor is vengeful. Fill my heart with the desire for vengeance.
Get him. Don't kill him.
Let go.
Let him go, dog. Let him watch in awe. Wasted effort, Inquisitor. The fallen angel answers only to me.
You killed the Cardinal and Ingvar. Why?
They outlived their usefulness. Those naive fools believed it was possible to resurrect Christ vengeful. I chose not to disillusion them, as they served my purpose. I needed the Cardinal's influence and Ingvar's skills. Both of them were my puppets, just like you. The third blade from Calaga. I have them all at last. I didn't think you'd manage it. I thought you would die or flee. I planned on sending the fallen one for the Hasta. But since you did fetch it, you will witness the birth of a new god.
What are you trying to achieve?
I will use the power of the blades to enter the unworld and return an immortal deity, leading the four horsemen in a new body woven from darkness itself. I shall sow terror in people's hearts. All the kings of this world will have to bow to me.
the Lord's sword. He's done it. He's entered the Umworld.
The transplantation spell still binds him to the girl. Kill her. It is the only way to destroy his spirit.
You want to be free of him. Why don't you do it yourself?
I cannot lift a hand against the one who holds power over me. However, I was not ordered to guard him, so I won't stand in your way.
Liliana is innocent. Reuchlin only used her flesh. He said that he'd leave her body once he exited the Umworld, so she could still be saved.
Don't be a fool, Inquisitor. The 4 horsemen will soon appear. Reuchlin will have to satiate their hunger by giving them the townsfolk to feast on. You must choose. Either her or them.
Forgive me.
Free at last. Now I will feast on your entrails. Pitiful fool. You won't hurt me with that pathetic weapon. Now I will show you what real pain is.
By the Lord's sword, this is hell.
Naive fool. This is but hell's antechamber. Once I defeat you, demons will feast on your soul. Then you will see what true hell is. Get used to hell, because you will stay there forever. Cannot defeat the fallen angel. Give up, and I'll kill you quickly and painlessly. You fight pretty well for a human, but you will die soon.
Lord's sword.
No! You fight pretty well for a human, but you will die soon. Get used to hell, because you will stay there forever. You cannot defeat the fallen angel! Give up, and I'll kill you quickly and painlessly. I'm about to trample you. Wretched dog! You presume too much!
Your death will not be in vain. I won't allow the horsemen of the apocalypse to cross over into our world. I swear it. I hope Montal wasn't lying when she talked about the strength coming from the three blades.
Hey, Inquisitor?
By the Lord's sword! Amelia! I took her to the Unworld with me!
Merciless. It's begun. The horsemen of the apocalypse
I was too late. She's trapped here forever.
The blaze from Calaga will not help you anymore. Absorbing the horsemen has made us too powerful.
You couldn't have done that. I sent them back into the void.
Poor fool. We planned everything. The cult brought us the 4 horsemen, the Holy Office, and the Sabbath sent you. They all did what we wanted them to.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
We are what people bring here. Our power keeps growing, and we constantly hunger for more. The heralds of the apocalypse were too powerful for us, so we needed someone capable of an act of sacrifice. It was the only way to weaken them. Thanks to you, their power is ours. When we extract it from you, we will become invincible.
Of God, and the manifestation of his will, hiding in Amelia's body this whole time. That is why she was able to remove the cursed mask from my face. Will you save the girl?
That is not in my power.
You used her, and now you're leaving her.
Don't be sentimental, Inquisitor. The end justifies the means. You have followed this principle yourself. It allowed you to triumph over your enemies.
The end? You mean the 3 blades from Calaga? Are you here for them? What are they?
Are you asking about this? 'Tis but dust, scamp. But also, so much more.
What now?
You will remain here and atone for your sins.
What do you mean? I saved the people of Königstein, didn't I? I dispelled the horsemen. Why am I being punished?
You accomplished it at the cost of an innocent woman's life.
I had to kill Liliana. If I hadn't, thousands would have died. I chose the lesser evil.
You don't understand, Inquisitor. Your sin was creating a situation in which making a tragic choice became a necessity. You could have prevented it. Remember the card you drew from the deck of Saint Timerius?
Carte blanche.
It was blank because you could have become a card that would trump all others taking part in the game.
How do you know all this? You my guardian angel.
Your guardian angel?